The rest of them on unit side. Cool. Alright. Alright, guys. Alright, just getting set up on 3-0 and everything. So, putting myself on yelling. Here is your brief today. So, background. We spent the last operation responding to a distress signal, which turns out was Cerberus. Now, normally we don't deal with Cerberus because of their extremist values, but we rescued a scientist and one of his bodyguards from a large operation at Miller's Colony over at 005046. The scientist shared his intel with us regarding some things, but has been keeping a lot of his stuff secret from us. All he passed to us was basically possible locations of where the Omega clans, which are what is hunting Cerberus here in this sector, where the Omega clans are. So, by taking that data, we have marked a large amount of areas in the AO as possible intel locations because we want to figure out why both the Omega clans and Cerberus are active on this planet. Your job is to start sweeping and clearing those areas and report any of your findings to us. Do be aware, Cerberus was given our radio frequencies when we extracted them last week, so they might tap in and, I guess, check in, maybe say hi, but they might inquire what we're pulling out of those specific locations, because I'm willing to bet they'll probably have operatives in the AO as well. So keep your wits about you.
Be a threat?
We do not know. This is officially a black op because we took intel from Cerberus and we're acting upon it, and the people upstairs from me don't always particularly like hearing about this, so it'll be hush-hush.
Were we able to get any info off the hard drives I pulled?
We're still decrypting them at this time, but from what we could pull, the terminology regarding Geth came up a few times, which is why we're even more invested in this style of operation to gather more intel. Also, AA on the top left, don't go up there, please. Does anyone have any questions?
Did we get a description of the Op 4 or any other friendly forces that are out there so we don't have like a blue on blue situation?
So the Cerberus guys are yellow. Let me spawn one in real quick. I gotta put them away because I gotta cable tie them, so
It's
one
the same
moment.
guys we were fighting last time.
We got a couple new guys. I don't know.
I was on leave for that one.
The big PID problem is going to be differentiating the Cerberus guys who were white and yellow from whichever the Omega faction is that wears white.
Yep, so this is a Cerberus guy to your guys' right. That is an example, and then let me get a copy of every possible unit you'll be fighting.
The Cerberus aren't hostile, right?
They aren't hostile at this time, no.
Roger.
I'm going to be a little upset if they become hostile after we save them.
So will I. And then here is a copy. I gotta drag them over. On your guys' left will be copies of the bad guys. There will be some slight variations, but that is essentially it.
That answers my question.
Any other
I'm
questions?
good now.
All right.
Are we going to have air transport on standby?
Yes. Air transport will be on standby. Call sign Hammer, and you also have a gunship on standby. Call sign Dagger.
And we don't have any intel on any of these spots?
All we know is that's where the that's what Cerberus gave us. And again, I think they're being very hush hush on purpose about not, they're withholding intel on purpose, which is all the more reason why we're sending you guys in.
Well, even the whole island isn't that big of an AO, so we can just start working our way from south to north. So let's.
Amatus, thanks so much for the tier 1 sub. Hope you keep enjoying the ops, and I hope you got a kick out of this one.
See if you can put us on the beach just west of the solar farm. 026041. We can
All right.
relay that to the pilot.
Yep. If you wouldn't mind putting a marker down, that would be great.
And we'll push into the solar farm, and then we'll push in to the first site at those warehouses, and then we'll make our way north from there on foot. Anyone have questions? Alright, is this our ship?
Yep. Feel free to board it when you're ready. Good. These are a little finicky to fly, in all honesty.
Actually, you can just drop us off right on that south side of the solar farm since there's all that rock cover. That's our first AO on our right.
It scared the shit out of me. Hey, firm.
To go ahead and get eyes up over the fucking rocks into the farm right here, and one will push northeast a little bit.
Copy that.
This is 2. Looks like you're clear to go ahead into this farm. It's all clear.
We're not going into it, I just wanted you to clear from the outside. Let's start heading to the first objective.
Copy that. 2's moving out.
Whew.
Copy.
Alright, so what I really like about what Tootie and Az made for this one is it's a massive open world single style op on this island. I'm not gonna garrison anything up there till they clear out some of the other AOs because I was just feeling the frames. So we'll see what they do. Don, what's their call sign again? Are they Arcadia and I'm Aegis, right? If I remember correctly. I don't know, I'm stupid. So they're just getting eyes on. This is just a weak garrison right here. Yeah, I know I'm Aegis. I'm just asking what they are.
One at one of the silos on that objective, there's a Turian right on top of it.
So That's mech. But here's the deal, guys. They actually run a
Roger,
script
they got
that
fucking bots
overwrites
as
the
well.
AI skill. So it like I could set it to my custom 90, 35, 50, 50, but they have a
Let's
thing
keep
that
maneuvering
overrides it.
north and then
So I'll
east.
set it, but there's again like it's set via server side scripts because this is the 506. You know they've got entire departments of people for this stuff. I think it's Operation Arcadia. They're Apex, and I'm Aegis, actually. So, MK, you're actually spot on, I believe. I'm Aegis, they're Apex. Because this is called the Operation Arcadia.
1, this is 2. We're gonna go ahead and push towards this rock formation straight east, and we'll hold there.
I
We'll
got
cover
this
you as you go in.
patrol walking around. That guy's supposed to have a handgun. He'll pop it out if he needs to. Yeah, just walking around, basically. Oh, I think they're pissed off because of the mech. Oh yeah, the human helmets are... How the fuck did you already see that? Yeah, a whole spray of fire happens. People going high and low, shooting over each other's shoulders.
What are you guys doing? I thought you were going to the rocks and you're on the fucking side of the rocks where they have shots on you guys.
We were pushing towards a rock formation right in the objective like I called out.
So first objective, I'm not going to really reply with anything. But as we go into further objectives, again, because there's so much stuff down on the map right now, I'm not going to reply with anything. When we come through, I will start replying with more and more to kind of simulate a force multiplication.
Well, go ahead and send yourself.
Until I start thinking these guys are running out of enemy forces. But the reason I had to do that is because it's a lot of custom areas with custom map assets and garrison commands. As we saw with those 2 previous AOs I was building, I didn't record those ones though, it's a pain in the butt. So that's why, especially since there's only 7 of them on the server, I can get away with spawning a lot of stuff on the ground. Brewer was finishing up a Zeus training, but he hasn't been coming to the Secret Squirrel missions of late, so I think he's just been doing his own thing.
Tell your guys not to destroy them unless they have to. If we can capture one of those and utilize it, it'll greatly assist us in moving between these objectives.
2 copies.
Use your zip lines down from these rocks.
There's a straight entrance off to your north if you want to come through this way.
No, let's go on from here. You guys get this building. Well, we'll get the fucking buildings on the west side. You get that building in the middle and on the far side.
Copy that.
I'll wait till they finish combat and then I'll radio them. Their override difficulty, I actually don't know. I believe it's 90, 35, 50, 50 because they're the guys I got that difficulty idea from, but not aware. I think they're rappelling off the sides. Some are just inching down. You gotta love player-based creativity. It just flies right back and, oh, there it goes. Whoop. I don't know why I don't just go around the front, but, you know, it's because there's no cover right there. It's understandable. So that's a bit of an interesting glitch. Keck. Just remote control where I can.
Going from behind me.
Alright, we got this corner, go ahead.
1, you're hitting the middle building? I thought you were hitting your warehouse.
cleared the warehouse. This is a big open fucking interior with nothing in it.
This one right here.
See if those vehicles are
Yeah, open it.
How long have I been doing ops
Unlocked,
with
or
them?
if you can
fucking slice into them.
Yep, let's go.
A very long time, Invincible. At least 2 years now. It used to be every Wednesday, and then I started alternating with Cherry about 4 or 5 months ago. Because, you know, I wanted to focus on some other projects. And, honestly, Nightfall, I like Zeusing for both because they both have their pros and cons. The pros with a small group is I can have all of this shit spawned already. I can put a lot more of a focus on the detail. And I can do a lot more with less, you know? Whereas big groups, I can have really epic firefights of, like, you know, a freaking platoon of infantry versus, like, an army, so to speak. So, really, it just
Alright,
depends.
we'll take the armed. You guys
That's
take
why I
the,
Zeus for both big and small.
the unarmed.
You know, every week I've
Roger,
got, you
we're
know,
just
60
gonna double check,
people in
make sure there's no
servers.
intel
And,
Roger.
you know, and then there have some days where I have these small scale ops.
Was your building completely empty one?
Pretty much,
Other than
guys.
one
I
guy
would,
Popped
I'd
up
ask
his
2D.
head and lost it.
Fantastic.
Hold on, I'm gonna radio them real quick.
Let me know when you're ready to roll. We're just gonna drive straight there. We're gonna ditch the Vix because I don't want to lose the Vix.
Copy that. Stand by.
What happened to my long range? Aegis, this is Apex. Be advised, we are packing Hammer with 2 times resupply crates, so if you ever need an R&R, please let us know and we can drop it over your AO. How copy?
One, let my guy go in there with you. Ours is full.
This is Apex, Roger.
That was a double broadcast. I don't know why, but...
Alright, one guy, take a step.
If that one's full with only 3 people, check to see if the other one's open, because if we lose one of these Vix, we need to switch the other.
The other one's locked.
Roger.
Controls.
Follow
Configure
me.
add-ons. Push to here. That sounds dope. Why is it not... It fucking wiped all my fucking buttons for T-Far on my mouse. That's weird. Alright, well I gotta fix that later. Hey, Cap, how you doing? What do I think about the newest DLC for Contact? Honestly, I put a video out talking about it, but my personal feelings... I think it's a really cool idea, because the original, like, alpha idea for Arma was humans versus aliens, so I'm glad they're seeing go back to that. I think it would be really cool for, like, Stalker and Sci-Fi
Alright, those
and
wind
SCP.
turbines to our straight north are our next objective.
And, you know, all that really, really cool stuff. But, I've been seeing a lot of people giving it hate for, like, no reason, you know? Like, they shouldn't really be hating on it, in my opinion, because it's not going to harm anyone that they're
Looks
making
like
this new
about
content.
as good of a dip as we're gonna get, so let's
You know,
dismount here and
Bohemia,
push
they're
up.
working on Arma 4, which is what everyone really wants, because that would give a whole new optimized game for us all to mod. Like, they're working on it, but, you know, this is just something they wanted to pursue. So who gives anyone, like... No one has the right to complain, is what I'm trying to say. You know, they're pursuing how they originally wanted the game to go. But, you know, some gamers are really, fucking entitled, I would say. But I'm excited for it, because, again, there's a lot of cool stuff we could do with it. A lot of cool stuff. So it's just, you know, waiting for that to happen. But we're not going to see it for a while. And, you know, I know the scripts, they're going to release them for some people. And it's going to be cool to see how that all goes. So yeah, the unit configs, you can just see how fucked they are when I copy and paste them over. But yeah, that's only for like a single squad. We're working with what we got. Yeah, exactly, Don. I mean, there will always be bugs, and Bohemia is notorious for introducing new issues with new updates. For example, the memory leak. If anyone remembers those dreaded days, and it wasn't patched for a year, but after they released the Tanoa DLC,
on the top.
they, it was just horrible. But you would, like, randomly memory leak, and then, like, stuff would stop rendering, and then your frames would drop to, like, 2.
Gonna be a good compound. Let's try to get, see if you can get a position with good cover so we can engage.
See, what's fucked up about this place is there's actually no intel here. This is just a big
Two
fucking
gobies.
base. All the stuff's a bit more to the north, because they pulled all the stuff away from closer
We're gonna
areas.
go push a little bit northwest, follow
But they don't
the
know that.
little ridge. Straight to the rock. We'll get better cover.
Now, don't get me wrong. Arma 4 is not going to be out for, like, till 2022. Minimum. And I can say that with a very high degree
We're gonna
of
push straight in
certainty. I
from
wanna
our
say
position and
75%.
try to get,
You believe that what I'm referring to bugs are really features, because Arma 3 has no bugs? Well, I do
Copy.
sometimes... I used to confuse Bethesda and Bohemia together in my early years of this game. But I'll be honest, ever since 76, I don't really have that much love for Bethesda anymore. They'll get it back by the next Elder Scrolls game. Hopefully. But, you know, till then...
This is 2, we've been engaged, but they can't hit us. We're in perfect cover. We got their attention.
Okay, I forgot those turrets could engage infantry because it's been a hot second. Can we, not do that again? Please no. Because those things will murder infantry, and I really don't want that. That would be like me putting a fucking turret that could bloodlust people in the tier 2 up. Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? Please no! Gobi, please don't kill them all outright.
One, this is 2, we just got flanked and bearing 237 on our rear.
Targets on their
You need us
6.
to reposition over to you? Negative.
Yeah, and then even after Arma 4 comes out, it's going to be another few years till the Arma community the modding community follows suit, you know? Let's get the remaining dudes in this compound. 2 people have walked up and been shot, so the rest hopefully will pull back around. So Ven got knocked out,
Up on the rocks from your position.
but they were able to kill that turret.
Roger that.
There's the frickin' grenade launcher going off. Yeah, so even though there's aero units, some of them are still firing back. That just means their units have, like, completely glitched the fuck out. Cookoff's gonna kill all those guys. Cookoff galore. So what's Gooby's plan today? It's a massive open world intel hunt. Alright, I think it's about time we bring in some QRF to come check out what the fuck's going on. Getting pinned by a turret.
Say again, you're being engaged by what?
Gonna teleport myself up a little bit. I mean, if they need air support,
We
then
don't
call
have
it.
eyes on that from our position.
Roger, we'll try to get a shot on it.
That's the last turret there. Hey, Caps. What mouse do I use? I use a Logitech. I don't remember the name. It's the one with fucking 16 buttons on the side. A G600 from the looks of it. Honestly, this is probably the best mouse I've ever had. Because I calibrate the buttons for radio comms and stuff. And this would, like, if you played an MMO, these would all handle, like, all of your spells and shit as well. And that took out that last turret.
Sentry destroyed.
I will say, Logitech, in my opinion, they make some of the best mouses and keyboards. I'm not the biggest fan of their headsets, though, because I've gone through... Like, I'm using the fucking... I don't even remember what this one's called, but I, like, freaking moved it on accident just a little bit. And it was already... Yeah, so... I've had 3. The first one started having a weird wiring issue where I had to bend it a certain way for it to work when I plugged it in. The second one was starting to have the same problem, and then I accidentally dropped it off my case to the floor, and it just completely broke. Which, mind you, that's only like a fucking 1.5 long drop. You know, it's the size of a case tower. So that was a bit annoying. And then this one... It was having some issues, and then I just opened up its cord and fixed a few things, and it's been fine ever since, but... You know, I've only had this headset for
There's a construction site all through our west. I had
a
it
few
be clear
months.
that we had contacts over here.
Roger, go ahead and clear.
But, you
We're
know,
gonna
mouse
start
and
pushing in from our
keyboard-wise,
position,
I've been
which is
using
just
the same stuff
front of
ever
you.
since,
Roger that. That'll give us about 2
Global
mics. We'll join you.
Simper ran into me, or Mobile Simper, excuse me. And for those of you that, you know, remember back in the OG days, he was the guy we made as an HVT, or an HVI scientist in Altus in that Aliens versus... It was the original Space Force op, and they put a fucking tank shell through him in the church, and bloodlusted him. Apparently, his whole team at Logitech got a really big kick out of it when he exploded. My heart fucking sank on that stream because, I don't remember if he was watching live, but they put the shell through him, like, and they bloodlusted him. Oh, I'm so fucked. But apparently they got a really big kick out of it, so that was good. Yeah, half a meter. Like, I don't know why it just,
We are clearing
got
buildings
pooped.
along the east side, along the south side rather, west to east.
I don't know, sometimes you'll drop something at the, like, perfect angle for it to break, and it'll just
Roger, we'll
completely
focus
screw
on the
you
west
over.
and work our way north.
That happens, you know? That's just how it is. Alright, so I'm going to also bring some infantry reinforcements. Come down from over here.
One yet a guy far fucking east. Think he's working his way towards you.
This is a big-ass AO. Also, I only have like 65 gigs left in my fucking hard drive right now because I have not had that much time to publish videos this week. And that's on me, but I had to finish the computer and take care of some 89th related stuff, and that's how I'll finally squared away. So I'm hoping this week I'll have some time to edit, but I don't guarantee it anymore because I just get so fucking busy. Ooh, that grenade got him. So again, there's no actual intel in this compound.
If y'all are shooting
There's, like, my forward
frags,
HQ.
you're getting them super close to us.
So these guys will arrive
2 copies
later. And the mech I'm just going to delete because it's not gonna get there in time because they walk slow. Hey,
One-
Az, how you doing?
Be advised, off to the northeast corner, 060 from my pause.
Az, I will
Looks like
say this is
another Mako turret. I don't
this
know
has
if
been
it's
a really
active or not,
funny
can't tell.
mission because it's all like fucking all these broke, so I've had to like jury rig units together.
Roger,
It's
you
been
take
great,
it out, take it out.
but it still works.
Yeah, Roger, we'll try to get a shot at. Be advised,
Oh, I feel that
that
as
is the main battle tank. And it looks to be not active at this time.
what's the main
I just
battle
saw a
tank?
vehicle to the northeast of my position on the outside of the compound.
I've
I
got
was
an AA
able to
Vic.
identify.
What's the main battle tank? Because I have this aircraft right here.
I think it's pushing around to our east.
I'm confuzzled.
Copy that.
I was trying to aim it, but the fucking scope
You
started
were
shaking.
looking to the right when I
I
was coming.
snapped.
Yeah, like I think they just mis-PID'd this thing. They're all like wheeled vehicles or APCs. Yeah, oh, Az, I feel that, man. I've been overworked as hell this week too. But I hope you're doing all right, man. This, let's see. It's an M101 IFV. So I guess Mako's for the M? I don't know. Again, that's why I have this whole campaign outsourced to Az for lore and 2D for mission dev, because I have no fucking idea about Mass Effect, man. I've never played a Mass Effect game. I just know the memes and the sexy time memes and all that fun shazam.
1, this is 2. Squad size 4 is far east side. From my position, all the way down your
Oh yeah,
lane
and the heads
north.
broke. All the fucking Turian heads that look like fucking bald dude humans. Great. They threw a grenade at him. Righto, Az. I'll PayPal you some money and you can get those beers.
Main battle tank's been disabled.
What main battle tank? Where? Fuck, who's that talking? It was Trooper. So if he's looking over here, does he mean the little hover car? Oh, does he mean this? That's just a mobile AA piece, to be perfectly honest. Here, I'm gonna freak them out, because that's like one of their FOBs, basically. Ah, fuck that issue. Boop boop. It's okay. Just gotta tie it to that, and then it's all good. I like to manual them because they act like Apaches and they could easily kill everybody. Because I treat the, my goal with the 506 is I'm going to treat the tier 3s and the 506 similar from now on. I've been doing that for the past few months, but, you know, I haven't publicly stated it, so. If I want the T3s to fail something, the 506 to fail something, I'll make sure they fail. But right now we're kind of in a rotation of you know, T3s are doing a campaign so they can all get together with each other and learn how to work on each other's unit dynamic. Do you not have fuel? You don't have fuel. Classic Weewoo. If you hard copy paste something, it also copies and pastes their ammo, fuel, and health variables. So you have to change that in regard. But yeah, I'm just gonna basically dish out. As you have a bear now? Well, that's probably where your financial issues are, buddy. You're probably going to have to, like, give it up. Because if you're having finance problems, it might be because you're investing too much money in that bear. You know what I mean? So, I'll take the bear. I'd love a bear. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I can lean back and I can pet a bear that'll sit down next to me, and maybe it won't maul my face. I don't know. I can just go, good. Good. Yes, we're killing the player base. Excellent. Not really, but I can feed it
You
sushi.
got status.
Current clearing buildings right now. We got a buddy team
Someone just tried to
securing
call
another
me.
Mako.
Check.
Roger, we're on the east wall. We pushed into some, what we thought was going to lead to some rooftops, but it just led to a fucking patio, so we're pushing back down now.
One, do you got audible on the vehicle by any chance coming towards you?
It's probably the vehicle I called out a few minutes ago.
No, aircraft, sorry.
Oh yeah, it's right up in front of us.
Oh, I thought I dodged it. Fuck, because I
Need to
saw
go
him
save
launch it,
Can't close his door.
and I got booped. Oh, fuck me. Trying to be cheeky with it. Ben ran out and got shot by that dude. I have no idea what I would name the bear. I'd probably let you guys pick. I would just veto the name
squad
Barry
coming in where you guys came in
McBareface.
Yeah, we're currently engaging at this time.
I'll definitely veto that name, but any other name would be cool. It's the bear from RHS. Yes, I'll have a modern Russian bomber plane, and I will pet the side of its cockpit next to me. You know, I'll just find a way to get that in my house. You know, bear in mind, I'll be able to get all the proper permits to have. You know, it'll be the nuclear option
They look
too.
like to be neutralized.
And then, if the player base, if we want to nuke the player base on the server, I'll set one of the nukes off in my backyard. Yeah, perfect, right? We'll call it Chad. Yes, Chad the nuclear bear. Fuck. Yes. Just yes. Oh yeah, right, I can open my door and just bring the bear in. Yeah, oh yeah, that's totally how it works. Yeah. Just yes. Yes to everything. Just love the name. 2D McBareface. Okay, well, I'll accept that one. I don't have any aircraft here. These guys use other than those gunships, so I'm gonna copy this puppy real quick. Like, are you flyable? Oh no, you're just a fucking prop. Well,
Currently trying to clear the center of this compound. It's kind of hard to get to at this time.
Roger, we got access to part of the center of the compound, but we're clearing up this 4-story right now.
Roger, we also found a 4-story that we're currently clearing.
Right. Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Keep
So
up
I have-
the great work. Love the ops.
I have to have Op4 and Independent allied to each other right now, because otherwise when I copy-paste them, even if it's a hard copy, they boop like that. It's a pain in the butt. Anyway, Scrubble Bubble! How are you doing, my dude? Thanks so much for the 9-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you're getting a kick out of this little Mass Effect thing. And again, special thanks to Lone Survivor and Tui for all their help. I'm probably gonna let loose. I just gotta be mindful of these guys potentially walking into boxes like that.
One, this is 2. We just had contacts coming in from the northeast entrance. We're gonna try to lock it down.
So these guys are smart enough to walk in. But yeah, I've told them I can also give them up to 2 resupply boxes. It's another fear of mine. Please don't do that again. You are so lucky they weren't over there. Can you stop running through shit? Tal's gonna shoot him in the back, hopefully. Ooh, he's still alive. Just pushed him. We got this sick 506 Mass Effect music. What the fuck am I saying in the background? Magic, right? Arma AI. I am seriously debating, though, scrapping the African looting campaign and just tying it with the Tier 3 campaign
One, we clear
instead.
that. Oh, disregard one.
Brewer's actually in his own channel right now with a bunch of dudes with a symbol I've never seen before. 5SFG. Maybe he has his own secret squirrel group now. Yeah, right, Oaz. I mean, I'm going to be sure to rush the actual outcome of it. But yeah, this site, there isn't anything here. It's just a lot of supplies. Cherry got fucking mag-dumped. Oh, fuck. That had to have hurt. Cherry's in trouble. He's gonna need medical for that one. Just fucking point blank, that mech did not give a fuck. It went full Terminator on Cherry. He just tried to wake back up, but... Oh no, Tell's gonna have to drag him back.
Guys, we got one down. We're trying to push into this big warehouse in the center. It's full of stuff.
He hurt bad. Mechs are being slow.
Copy that one. We're just
I don't know if they're
northeast entrance
overweight or they're
reinforcements just trying to come
silly.
in, but we got them.
Here's some other fun facts. As they clean up this AO and we wait for this infantry to come in. So, I met my editor yesterday, the new guy that I'm going to have behind the shadows working on all the Liru shenanigans content. You know, I recently built him a computer. Azariah, actually, he's the designer behind that computer. But I met him yesterday, and he told me a few days prior, hey, Liru, I've never had sushi. Let's try sushi. So I take him to the best sushi place I know, a place in McLean called Tachibana. Top notch. And this poor kid... I get an appetizer every time I go there called shishimo, which is basically Kaplan fish stuffed with, I don't even know what it's stuffed with, but it's great. It's these 5 little, like, sardine-style fish, but they're always seasoned perfectly, and I've been eating them since 6th grade. That's a different story, but poor kid tries one and cannot for the life of him swallow it. So his father is there too, because, you know, he's skeptical of, hey, I'm a YouTuber and I want to recruit your son who's, you know, he's a minor and he's really good at video editing. I want to give him a freaking $4,000 computer, so naturally he's there. But him and I are both laughing because this poor kid cannot, he can't make it go down. He keeps gagging on it, and we're just, we're just laughing
What, do
about
I need to
it.
push more south, or did you clear down there?
So we finally let him know. I finally let him know where the bathroom is, and he couldn't eat anything after that. He tried a few pieces, but oh my god, I have to work. I told him I'm going to work on your fucking palate, man, because I went to culinary school for 2 years. I'll eat frickin' anything. Like, there's very few things I don't like, but I'm gonna work on his palate. But suffice to say, it was a very interesting dinner. Last night, actually.
You're currently clearing through buildings that we already cleared through. We're trying to clear through the center right now.
Roger, we got
So,
contacts to the west.
for the
We're
Liru
gonna
Shenanigans
push
channel,
engage.
which is the sister
Roger,
channel
go
to
ahead,
Liru the
do
Lance
that, and
Corporal,
we're gonna
we'll start,
continue clearing these buildings in the middle.
I released a video today, actually. I missed the Saturday upload because I didn't have something filled for it. I just put that video for Wednesday instead, which was a Zeus Shenanigans video for our Stolska stuff. But we're going to start seeing one, hopefully 2 videos every Saturday and Wednesday now, because my editor now has a beast of a rig that won't fucking crash everything, because he had such an old computer, and his drives, like, outright died on him. But he's good. I'd say give it a year and he'll be Soviet Wombo level. Because he just has the dedication and the stuff he does by default is pretty damn good. But Barbarian's been helping me cover, and Bloodwing even made a few videos to help, so all good. Fucking Ven just got fucked right there.
1, this is 2. I didn't find any intel or anything at all in this compound.
Roger, we're still searching a little bit, but
Me talking about a minor gagging? Oh god. No, you guys are fucking
Roger,
horrible.
we're gonna work our way towards you.
did you go into
You guys
any
are
of the interior
fucking
buildings, or did you stay
horrible.
along the
Oh my
outside?
god.
The interior building that you're currently at, we
This
cleared.
is the reason I don't do a
The ones
face
that are
reveal, because
closest
some
to the
of you
north, we
just
also cleared.
such horrible people.
Yeah, so where you're at, that's all clear there, 1. If the door's already open.
Yeah, no, I mean, we're gonna go forward with it, but I think it's gonna go pretty well. Because again, but the only thing preventing me from going full time right now is finding a place to get just a little, like another 15 to 20%
All right, we got an AA Vic if we want it.
of the money I make right now, just that much more, and then I can guarantee I can go full time. Technically, with the amount I've been making off of everything, I could go full time right now, but it's too risky, I want to say, because again, back in November, YouTube was really paying off, and then they did an algorithm change, and it completely fucked me. So I don't want to risk something like that again, because I was actually like 2 weeks away from making a full time announcement, and then Thanos snap. I lost a lot. So I'm actually putting even more money down that I need in case something like that happens, so I give myself a bit of a buffer zone. But, you know, had that not happened, I would definitely be full-time at this point.
Oh, did you guys clear through this east
So yeah, you know,
archway
you
over
gotta
here?
do what you gotta.
Hey,
The
firm.
courtyard?
A firm.
Lonely Llama saying I'm toxic. How so, buddy? Oh man, there's a freaking nasty thing going
All these
on
doors
right
in here are
now
closed.
between a famous YouTuber and Arma I know and his community. I'm not gonna talk too much on it, but it was like looking at a whole Luton 09 scenario. And it just kind of made me laugh, but God, if you want to see toxicity, I can give you a lot of horror stories. Some from literally the past week.
Is that you guys in that Vic?
Yeah, A firm. I was just about to pass that up.
Always calling the player base stupid.
We're gonna jump into
When
AA.
have I called the player base stupid today? Whatever happened to Luton 09? He jumped ship from Arma itself, like, I want to say last January? Like, not 3 months ago January, like a year and 3 months ago January.
Alright, we're moving another Vic.
Yeah, he's now
Roger
a 40k lore channel. And again, his channel, he can do whatever he wants with it, but, you know, from a business standpoint, when you build a channel on a game like, or if you build a channel on a concept and then you do a whole 180, you're setting yourself up for failure. And I'm not trying to sound rude about it, but, you know, as just 101 business in my opinion. But hey, you know, it's also when you get up to like 100,000 subs, technically you could do
Alright, let's use
anything,
this Vic's push north to the
and
tree
you'll
line
attract
to that
people because
next
the
objective
YouTube
to the
algorithms
north.
take care of you. So, you
2
know,
copies.
especially with the November change, that reprioritized a lot of benefits for channels that had silver play buttons and above, basically 100,000 subs and more.
We're
But
just
you know, that's
repairing ours
just,
currently.
How
real
much?
fast.
How many AT shots do you have left? We
that's
have
just
0.
how it works. So I'm going to start deleting bodies. I think they're going to go to that compound next. As they clear that out, I'm going to start garrisoning the city. It's just I need to do a lot of garrisoning for that one. You know? Their objective right now, it's literally open world. They're clearing out areas with possible info. I've got some other stuff on the side. Fun, fun, fun. Why did Luton jump ship? That's a long fucking story. I don't know why I can't give the full scoop on why he jumped ship from Arma itself. I can make some inferences, but I actually don't know because by that point he was running a different community with a bunch of people, and I was left with he originally worked with me, or I would say I worked with him because he was
Let me
the
know
head
when you're ready to
honcho.
move.
He was the YouTuber. We had Shadow Fox for all the server stuff and the mod set stuff, and then I was just the ground command guy. I didn't have that much to do, And then he left
Just push us
with
north.
Shadow
and
and like a 25% of the player base, and I just kept the 75% because I started Zeusing. And most people were preferring my missions over his. Like, here's the deal. I'll say this: 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, at this point, I was a pretty trash Zeus in my opinion when I look back at those ops, and people still preferred my ops over his. That shows the scale. Like if I met how would I put this? If I met the Zeus that was me from 2 years ago, I would literally fucking yell at them over so many things. Man.
I think you only
Oh yeah, a
killed
lot
two.
of people found me through loot. I will say that. Because he does a lot of his Arma stuff. A lot of his ops are still good ops in my book. It's just, like I want to say the last 4 months it started getting really
We're just gonna push straight north off to the off-road.
it got really tough. Let's go with that. Cuz that's when he started catering more towards his viewers instead of his players. And I've again recently I saw that happen with a different popular YouTube Twitch streamer, and it's heartbreaking. But I understand it also as a YouTuber / streamer where people are on the verge of going full time and they want to make it work and they're willing to do anything, and take short term falls for what they believe is long term benefits, but long term it's gonna fuck you. I've seen it happen to quite a few people. And I can guarantee you, if you start fucking with your player base, it's not going to go well. You can have an accidental, oof moment, or you can do an event out of it, like my player base versus viewer thing, where they know, it's a one-time thing, and we'll do it, only every so often.
Well, we thought the last one being 4 to 5 minutes had what we needed, and it didn't, so.
So this is actually kind of funny, because I don't think this one has any intel either. It's just dud after dud. Because I know there's intel in this one, that one, that one, and that
this
one.
Is too. There's
So they did.
towers
They did
right across
the
the way.
first
He wants to
4.
start rocking it.
All the duds
They're
together.
shooting at us. Go ahead and shoot back.
All right, so this is gonna need a massive custom garrison job. So I'll wait on it. We'll watch this happen back and forth right here. I'm going to go ahead and send another gunship, this time a blue one. And code her faction. Make sure she is loaded. And have her come around. I'm also thinking, do I have
Did that vehicle dismount? Okay, I guess it dismounted now.
Yeah, I was just about to say I didn't see no vehicle until now.
One of your guys was shooting at it.
That wasn't us.
Okay, go ahead and mount up and fucking push across to the entrance. We'll cover you as best we can from here. How
Copy
copy?
that.
just had to boop them a little bit.
I said mount up.
So we'll
Do not
focus
push
on
across
their
this field on
fight
foot,
right
I
here.
swear to God.
I don't want
Vehicle
to leave
straight
you without
west.
your vehicle, and I can't. Only 2 can fit in mine.
Vehicle west. Take my vehicle then.
You're getting shot at from the guy up on that tower.
There's a shooter. Got a gunship northwest. Use rockets on that.
Oh, he's actually doing some damage.
We're trying to lock onto it.
So just toggling the fire. I definitely disabled that puppy. Oh, yeah, I disabled her. Oh god, and it's gonna fall!
Our AA vehicle just blew up. We're getting our wounded up.
Alright, so I got them. So I got a trade out of it. That's the best I can
Roger.
do.
Still need to take this Vic and blitz to that compound. That APC is still coming in from the west. It's about 500 meters west.
So we got 2 transports,
Two
bringing some
copies.
additional squads in.
Once we destroy it, then we'll move.
Ooh, alrighty.
Eyes on.
Oh yeah, no, I completely acknowledge I used to be autistic as fuck. But I definitely have changed for the better. And I hope people can see that.
Catastrophic.
I would say it's not
Get
just
everyone mounted up in
Zeusing,
this Vic.
it's
We're blitzing this
it's life
fucking
too.
compound.
Like I know you know, Bloodwayne and some of my old friends from high school will tell me, "Hey, you've actually become a lot less much of an asshole. You're actually like a decent human
Cheers
being." I
on.
go, "Oh, thanks." Like, okay, cool. Oh my god, my aim is not on point today. Fuck, reload! Woo! Ow.
The guy in the tower's dead.
Well, I tried.
Roger, we're gonna push that entrance to the west.
Even made my ears ring even
Roger.
harder.
We got some fucking rocks we can climb up
let's give him a warm welcome.
on the east.
Roger, we'll clear the west half, and you got east.
Alright, so they got those guys. So let me send those guys up now. Worst comes to worst, I can always just throw guys at them to stall. Hearing a lot of grenades getting thrown. Some guys are fleeing around, getting the high ground here. Yeah, so now they're trying to shoot up at him instead.
Alright, we're up here on the rocks.
That is
across
a
the
lot of
border.
grenades being thrown. God damn.
Yeah, Roger that. We just had a lot of contacts by your rocks.
Good evening, Liru.
Try not to shoot you.
If you want Toxic
coming
Liru,
in
just
from
play
the entrance now.
Warlock.
I'm gonna
Oh,
drop
don't
coverage.
fucking bring up Warlock in Warcraft 3. That game... I haven't raged that hard since Zeus v Zeus. Like, I haven't been that pissed off with teammates since Zeus v Zeus. That's why I don't Zeus v Zeus, because I hate being that angry. But oh my god. I'd hit a button and there would be a half-second delay, and I'm like, why? Felt like the good old 13-year-old me back in MLG Halo 3 days. Like, fuck. I don't like that feeling. But Cloak and Dagger, thanks for the 17-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you're getting a kick out of this one. Dude, people still ask me, hey, Liru, when are you doing another Zeus v Zeus? And I tell them, never. I am never doing another Zeus v Zeus. I think I used to say, I'd beat around the bush and say, it's gonna be a while. I just tell people right now, never. Like, I'm not fucking dealing with that ever again. Because I'd be in a Zeus interface, and I'd say, hey, there's a guy to your right. Buddy, there's a guy to your right. There's a guy to your right. Please. Ouch. Yeah, alright, that could have probably used a frag and clear. Oh, man. Ven, you need to, like, fucking pop an epi in this dude and back off. There's a frag grenade. And the fucking mechie boy just tanks it. Oh, that was nasty. Sullivan coming from the rear here. The fucking mechs can tank. Gonna open that door.
There's guys pushing in the fucking entrance that we came in from.
They're pushing it from the entrance we came in.
Yeah, Zeus v Zeus is like RTS style, but oh my god, does it, like... Because it also adds players, but I get so mad because I'll tell people something, they'll like go, what do you mean? I don't see, oh shit, I'm dead. And it's like,
okay?
These guys.
ah! These fucking mechs, man, oh god. Oh, they're just mag dumping poor Ven. He's going to have many, many wounds. I hate how they Congo line like that.
This is 2. I got 2 men down. Currently retreating inside this building.
Roger, I'm about to be on the roof of the tall tower. I got guys engaging.
He's gonna
in the
drag him
bottom
back.
In the middle of it.
Copy that.
Send him walking. He gets shot down real quick. I really want to see how many wounds Ven has, but usually for 506 offs I don't go invisible. Sometimes I do, but other times like this one I won't. So Drum's on the roof just popping frickin' 40s on dudes. Drum and his frickin' grenade launcher. If he goes unconscious up there though, he's not gonna have a good time. But we'll see how they deal with these mechs and I'll start garrisoning the town. How do you go about PMing me? Preferably through Discord. Twitch, I'll probably get back to you by tomorrow or next week. I'm not really good about responding on Twitch messages, but Discord, unless I don't want to talk to you, I'll get back to you within 24 hours. And it's really rare when I don't want to talk to someone, but it's
Stu, we cleared one of the office buildings,
shit.
working our way to the second one.
Or I fall asleep, because I only stay up till like 4 a.m. Alright, you know what? They can handle the mechs. Let's start with this.
One you had a guy tried running off to your north, I got him.
Roger.
Fuck.
There's...
So I'm thinking we'll just have like 2-man buddy teams out and about. But we'll start with like the actual intel sites and go from there. So yeah, this was a mess. There was a spike that fell through. I replaced it right there. And now there was a fucking pulse rifle in here. I honestly just got rid of it.
Alright, are you guys done clearing the rest of the compound or what?
I got one more top half of this building, then we should be done. There should be a warehouse building off to your north, actually, if your guys can push to it. Just past the tower.
But yeah, this is going to require a lot of time. So that, for example, I've got some intel on. This I probably, like the Geth weapons I didn't, but you know.
Guys on the interior of the compound, west side, west wall, west wall.
Roger that. I'll send 2 guys over there now.
Let me also tab out real quick. I need to check my computer. Alright, we're a third of the way through the 65. We're at 40 gigs.
We dropped the 1. How many did you say?
It was just 1. I just saw the 1.
This AO. We have this base back here. Surprised they haven't called for any of their air support yet.
Alright, 1, we secured the hole in the wall to the west. 2 buildings in the center are clear.
Okie dokie.
Alright, we got nothing in here again, just a bunch of dead guys.
Yeah, copy that. I didn't see anything in my search.
Starting to think Cerberus is just fucking using us to kill all the bad guys on this island.
It would appear that way. But yeah, no, they've hit all of the objectives with no intel in it so far. Which I've just found pretty funny.
Alright, let's grab a couple of these Vics that are intact. We'll just follow the road.
There's a lot of good places to use this high ground.
We got transport. We don't need to risk that AA getting shots on our dropships when we can just fucking take all these guys' vehicles.
Copy that.
Thinking I'm gonna send another squad on the ground as a stalling force. And we'll send those 2 mechs in. But I should be good for this AO. There's just, again, going to be a lot of stuff in it.
1, we're just gonna grab our old Vic. The other one's locked.
Just get into this one. I slammed the other one in the wall pretty hard.
Cack. Yeah, I could use a few more
Choose
guys
one.
around here. And again, normally I would group these guys a bit better, where it would only be like groups of clans and stuff, but based on how the AI's been today, I just meh at this point, you know, like I just it's too much. Alright, so they're moving off. Just want to keep an eye on where they're going. So they're going in the mid-ground. Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Hey, Monkey4D, 64D, thanks so much for the 18-month resub. Hey, that gives you the Lance Corporal icon with the goat horns. Hope you keep enjoying the ops, man, and I hope you're getting a kick out of this. So I doubt they'll find the dude up there, but, you know, it's fun to play with those angles. Alright, so they're starting to head to the central one. Okay, that was a little distant. Yeah, it's like, you know, I got some people. In the open, but that should be good for that entire garrison. Let's look back over here. I'm gonna have these guys start coming in. Player, teleport, Zeus. And we can start cleaning up bodies.
Hey, there was a guy on that Earth mover.
Roger, maneuver up to it as you need to. We're pushing southwest and then west. There's another rock formation for us to use as cover and fight from.
And we'll go from there.
2 copies. We'll push to that contact.
Now, I don't think there's any room for, like, infantry transport on those things. I would like to, if I were to do this in TSB, like, put a Taru pod underneath these and say they can bring in those as reinforcements or something. But let's see. I'm gonna take. Oh,
Be advised, I
that
might
could have
be
been
seeing
bad.
Cerberus in here. Hold HE.
Yeah, so there's actually Cerberus bodies in
there.
there.
There are definitely bad guys in there. I'm pretty sure I see a dead Cerberus up on one of the rooftops. So let's see if we can move in and help them out if there are any still alive.
There won't be any
2
still
copies.
alive, but after they find their first intel piece, that's when I'll start asking them, "Hi, how you doing? What you looking at, buddy? You find anything that we need to know about? Okay, hey, you want to work with us?" That sort of fun stuff. I might also throw one of those at him soon.
We know we're trying to get close enough to fucking engage.
2's engaging his contacts at the excavator.
Ready.
I'll put them all in there. Okay, so that's already happening. Again, we're gonna start being a bit crazier with our reinforcements.
Be advised, they're gonna arm Mako inside engaging us at this time. It's right in the compound.
You know where it's coming from? It's in the compound.
Yeah, right.
Alright, I'm gonna back the driver up because I really don't want him blowing up that intel stuff. So I'm gonna pull it back.
Target hit.
Oh,
Target
and I just
short.
got blown the fuck up. Keck. Well, at least it didn't blow up the building. So yeah, sorry I wasn't reading chat right there. I get really in tune with doing my Zeus stuff.
Alright, you guys go ahead and push west from where you're at. Once you hit to where you have the curve south stop, we're gonna push in from the south.
Sounds good, we'll work it.
And I'm thinking by the time the rear elements get in, I'm also going to send a Vic up. Oh yeah, so that's where they got executed. Heck. Forgot about that spot. I made a little picture and
I'm here,
sent it to a few
vehicle,
dudes.
armed APC northeast. That's over where you guys are at.
Ven is,
He just hit us pretty bad.
Ven just had a boo-boo. Again, I told him, I've got air support ready to send in if they need it.
Does that mean you're out of missiles?
No, we got 2 left, but my guy went down.
Roger, we got the Vic, but we're out of missiles.
Roger that.
We're pushing in from the south.
Yeah, they're still gonna need a good bit of missiles to at least hit that position, and then there's, I believe, 2 turrets on that position.
Was that something shooting at you? Disregard.
Yeah, Ven's been getting fucked pretty hard because he's the AT, and AI in this game always prioritized an AT guy if he has the stick out, which suits kind of like real life, but... So at this point, I am going to hide myself as a Zeus.
One other Vic coming in from the same fucking location as the last.
Yes. And I'll teleport myself in there.
I know you're out of rockets, but just figure I'd let you know. Discard, we got it.
Oof. And have them get out earlier. Or if they can just get out now. Okay. Fine. Have a large amount of reinforcements. Hopefully still coming in. Hey! You need to be there like forever ago. Oh my god, you guys are killing me.
Well, this is 2. Cerberus civilians are fucking dead. Roger, they got lined up and executed.
Roger.
Make sure I'm hush-hush.
Someone's down over here.
That's Ven.
Fence hit again, Jesus.
He's running.
That guy just got mowed the fuck down.
Alright, Ven, roll.
Alright, saw him push the
That
ball
guy's
here.
dead. That
Oh, I
guy's
see
that guy,
him.
yes. Yellow guy's a bad guy. The fuck?
I'm tossing the frag in here.
No.
What are the Ven, what are those things behind me? Whenever you get a chance.
Clear.
At the entrance of that fucking tunnel.
Are you okay, Sullivan? You're stuck?
We are up on this roof in front of you.
Copy, stand by.
Is there
I
any
need you guys
papers?
secure the bender at the
Somewhere in front of you. I don't know where the fuck
Yeah.
you guys are at.
We're right, almost at the bend.
Yeah, they're right. No, they're like, I forget what those pods are called.
Like fucking orbital drop pods?
1, this is 2. I got something over here that you might want to take a look at.
Roger. Let's finish
I
clearing
forget
this
what
building
these
out.
are.
Yeah, roger that. We'll hold at the bend of the road and finish clearing everything out.
I
Prothean
got
pod.
2 bunkers over here, guys. I need. Whenever you get a chance, man. Hold at the bend. Let one for the
I think they still have their shoulder weapon on the back, so they could actually like each carry one if they wanted to.
Who's the beacon here then?
Ow. I'm hurt. I don't know where he's at, but... I jumped my leg.
Hold where you guys are at. Hold at that building.
Did you guys just drop that shooter?
Negative, we can't find him.
Shooter's down.
Shooter to the north, guys.
It's down.
Ven, look at this.
Cherry set up back here.
Sullivan, come here. Better angle for us over here.
1, this is 2. Looks like Cerberus scientists must have dug this one up.
Okay.
Looks like a...
I'll be there in a minute. Just stand by. Let's fucking complete clearing the compound.
Roger.
Yeah, me neither. Alright, they got that show on. Pulling back.
Shit.
They're freaking out about.
that building? No, this building over here.
Yeah, it's clear.
Nah, I gotta hold off on that. He needs to take a look at that first. That's the type of shit that we were looking for.
So, do we know what that beacon does, or what?
Theoretically, it's Promethean, and no, we do not. Yeah, I saw that.
It's basically the intel also bring it back to land.
Alright, hold at this building, guys. We need to get the perimeter up while me and Wong need to figure this out. Our next step. So, get security up.
Yeah, so this is why Cerberus was there. Among other things they'll be finding.
Left of this excavator. And then building on the right had some geth weaponry, something I haven't seen before. And pods. And they just found a Cerberus. Where'd he go?
Terminal.
Alive?
On the rooftop of this building you just climbed up on top of?
It's a Cerberus terminal right on the building that they just found that they can access.
Roger, see what it's got.
And access it.
Go ahead, Sullivan. My fingers are too nice to
So they got the Cerberus terminal.
Aegis, this is Apex. Aegis, this is Apex on Freak 30, over.
This is Aegis and Traffic Apex.
Aegis, be advised, we are in the industrial site at 021055. It looks like these gangs have overrun a Cerberus position here. There's some alien technology, I cannot identify it. There's some guest stuff here. There's a Cerberus computer here. We're trying to get information off of break, but we're not going to be able to break. Squad coming in northeast. We're not going to be able to move this artifact. Standing by for orders.
Aegis, this is Apex, solid copy. Break. Bring whatever you can back to us in the form of equipment, downloads from terminals, etc. We'll have to probably get a larger alliance team in to find out whatever the hell Cerberus dug up there. There might still be stuff at other sites, but I believe this would be sufficient if you want to call it. But it's entirely up to you and your capabilities that you believe you're able of doing. How copy? Did Drum get dunked?
One, I collected the fucking weaponry.
I think that was Trooper. I think he put it in his pack. Oh, they're putting purple smoke up here because Mask has. Oh my god. Go! You lazy gets.
One contact southeast.
Oh yeah, so Ben, he has the frickin' particle rifle slung over.
Roger, there was a fucking Mako up at that entrance if you can mount the gun if they start trying to push in the entrance.
Two copies.
Aegis, this is Apex on 30, over.
This is Apex on Traffic Aegis.
This is Apex. I copied last as far as securing the intel. Do you want to disregard? We're gonna continue.
He's throwing grenades up now. He's mad. Oh, well, there goes Drum! Who did that? Oh, well, I think Smith did, but Smith's gone now. Ooh. Ouchie. Oh, trooper! Oh my god! This guy fucking decked 2 of them. Throw another grenade up there. It's lawn, though. Fucking more grenades. These guys have the high ground. Oh, there we go. There's a proper grenade throw. Yeah, they're dead at this point. Whew. Apex! 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 Yeah, right. Oh man, these guys are out for blood now. They're mad. But now that we're having less units now, the AI are performing better.
We're coming in. We're coming in northeast.
Whew, we're gonna gunshots. We need to send the N7s in. Definitely. Yeah, before they get shot. AI, garrison, 25. We're gonna wait for them to go to the next area and then I'll start asking questions. OBS Elite Guard. That sounds sexy. That's part of, they have a campaign going on, whatchamacallit, God, I forget the name, Anaze. So they have a new pack for that stuff, but where's Cerberus? Specters. Mako.
Do you guys want to push the city or do you want to call it here?
Okay. So if they call it early, then we're not going to be able to do the Cerberus intention thing, but it's up to them.
If we get a resupply, we're willing to go. We need AT.
Aegis, this is, Apex on 3-0.
This is Apex on traffic Aegis.
This is Apex. Be advised, we can use that resupply now in this compound. Over.
This is Apex, solid copy Aegis. I will relay to Hammer. He's already in the air. ETA 2 mics. He'll fly right over the center of your area and drop the box. Out.
This is Apex. If he can land, that would be better, so we can put this fucking stuff that we can pick up in the back.
This is Apex, solid copy. Give us a few mics. Out.